No, you're a liar. You're not even old
I'm
enough to
ready.
be
Yeah, go
professional.
ahead. I'm in
All
here.
right, and we are here live. We got a round two BOT tournament match. That's between the Smiling team versus Team Impossibru, who I think is from Spain, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe that is correct, yes.
But we are here. This is game two. If you guys missed game one, which you may have, you're watching Dawkins. But if you did miss game one, it's about a 330-point lead for Impossibru right now, which is actually pretty good for the Smile Association. That's
Because this is now their home game on a North America server.
What was the score
I
of
believe
the
it's
game
New
one?
York.
I'm sorry.
it's like a 330-point difference after.
Who's winning?
Impossibru.
Oh my! He needs to give me caster.
Good luck with that. And honestly, 330 points really isn't what you want if you've just played your home game. Probably looking for more like 1,000 to 1,500 point lead after game one, but you do have this fun early tank. And is this the same tank spawn as last game, Yams? I think it is, right?
I believe so.
Oh my bad,
I'm
dude.
not sure if
So-
Yeah, I'll rejoin after
Tank's
this
down
tank.
about 25
I know I had to
points,
rejoin.
so
I just
going
didn't see
in
it
and
go through. My bad.
taking some damage, going for some cars, and
His spawns are not very close to being up. Or one of them is at least.
yeah, we have a smoker though. He's gonna get a pull. That's gonna.
Oh!
Wow, do you see the
Oh my
timing of that? That
goodness.
car went flying right into that pole.
What a team gameplay strat right there.
And that's our good friend Impulse, who is getting beat up. Like, or he might die actually.
I believe he's
That's
gonna die. Ooh, it's
That's
gonna be
gonna be
close here.
really bad.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that is not what you want to do to start out your home game.
Yeah, we definitely saw some momentum swing there in that last game towards, I'd say, what
Towards
map?
the end, definitely.
Starting that like the second half of map 3.
I'm rejoining.
Oscar really turning it on there and showing us, what Europe's all about. When
Well,
it
the
comes
tank's
to left
down.
mid.
Hopefully they can make the map with 3 people.
Pull of brightness. What's pull of brightness?
They do have
Well,
quite a
I'm
health,
technically
and
casting.
if
I won't
Smile's
talk to you
coming
guys
There's
anymore.
some bonus
Okay, I'm
remaining.
sorry. Hey. Oh.
which is a good number. And I do hear a witch. She's gonna get hit, and that's going down. That's
The
pretty.
witch worth nothing in this config. Also, questionable hit going in here on the witch in the middle of the open area. Getting just about nothing.
This is true, but they've got the numbers. It's 3-on-4 power play for the infected, so they're trying to go big right now. Make some big plays, try to get this wipe here, which is really big for Impossible, but not so good for.
They want these tri-caps,
this
Definitely
is
want to
true.
get this wipe early on, because this is like 600 points still if they make safe from like this.
Yeah, wouldn't be too bad. They're not going to have that track cap here. That boomer will hit one, and
We can get a hitman
Rest-
situation.
well, they are coming in now with these zombies. And one lands, but he'll get clear pretty quickly. So not a whole lot happening there.
CL_observer crosshair 0.
Did it work? Wow, Yams confirmed top 5 game knowledge right there.
I don't know if I put myself in that echelon with X5, but
Regardless, another attack is coming up. Are they going to get a tri-cap? They probably should, yeah. They will have a nice tri-cap here.
is there boomers? Well, there is a boomer as well.
There
This
is
is what
a
you
bo-
really want when you try to get the tri-cap. The boomer,
Alright.
however, is definitely not going to land here.
Yeah, he's probably feeling kind of uncomfortable right now, and
Some separation, but the 1x1 attacks are not what you want.
we're not going to wipe here, which is good for the Americans. So one last in cap, and they will make the save from
It'll be
here.
about a 450 map.
Well, they're at 237, so what's this map
Oh yeah, the
worth?
pickup, alright. So it'll be like 520.
This ain't right.
So, honestly, a pretty solid recovery there after losing good friend Impulse there on that tank.
Alright, be good friend Impulse.
But, Impossible won game 1 by like 330.
It was a much bigger difference for in favor of Smile Sports Society prior to map 3.
You just need to grab some diesel.
Yeah, if you guys missed the first game,
There was a decent comeback from Team Impossibru.
yeah,
Hopefully
Smile
they can ride
Society.
that momentum for hopefully for them.
It was like a 1K lead for Smile Society, right? They were
It
up
definitely was.
pretty big. And then things just kind of went south for them the last half of the game, and
I'm reloading.
here we are. And with that kill on the tank, that kill the tank out
Definitely
in
don't
that
want that
first.
to happen.
Yeah, looks like Impossible is really kind of carrying that momentum over, and they're going to try and build on that here. And this is big, though. I mean, this is a tank where if you wipe on this tank, you score like 70 points, and that's not very good.
Definitely a potential 1200 on this map that you could get. Don't want to get
So,
70.
Yeah, 70's not a very good score. But this is the time. I mean, Yams, I know you're probably biased here. This is your team playing after all. But
After all,
who do you think is going to win this game?
I think the home server advantage is honestly pretty strong.
Yeah, I
And
would agree.
even with the potential of throws that we've seen previously, the last game, for example, I think my team will be able to pull it out.
Yeah, I mean, 330 isn't really a very big lead, so I think they should be able to overcome that on their home server. We should see them become champions of round 2. Yams needs to ready up. Do you need to ready up? Or no, they're
No,
missing
I do
someone.
not. I
Never
do
mind,
not.
I'm sorry.
Sticking is
Cast fan.
disconnected. You scared me. I thought it was.
Sorry, I can't read very well right now. My eyes don't
I
work.
am aware that your eyes.
And I
Alexi is
see, like-
partially blind right now.
Yeah, everything's very blurry for me right now. So if I say something wrong,
Just
please
laugh
don't
it
hold
off.
it against-
Ninja sword here.
So it's looking like they're going to go for this hit inside. We saw them do this in
Can
the
I go
warm-up
for it?
scrim.
Oh,
Your team, the Smile team, did this in their warm-up scrim and the previous match. They kind of waited for the drop to put their hit.
you know more about my team than I do, apparently.
I mean, I do my research, okay? I want to be the best caster of all time.
Of course, of course. Very prestigious title.
I am a professional, after all. So they're just going to kind of wait for, some people to go in. They're going to go one by one to get these guns, which is a pretty smart idea, but the Smoker is going to go in for this pull.
Say that was a
Charge-
solid shutdown from Team Impossibru.
Yeah,
here.
Charger getting decimated, and Jockey getting M2 made.
I don't really know what the Smoker was going for in that tree there, but I would not agree with it personally.
I think they were pulling for one of those charge full spits, and
I think that's not really what you want with a tri-cap, though, in this config.
I mean, probably not, but...
Cappers are easier to
that's-
land, and spit doesn't do as much.
I mean, that is the team's decision. That's why I played the game, man.
It's true. Impulse taking 1 damage a shot here.
Yeah, he's down 5 health, so he's going to go on this
Basically dead tank here.
Oh, this boom could be big. It's just kind of average.
This
That charge-
hit is going pretty well.
Charge is pretty big. Rock is pretty big.
Rock is definitely of average size.
Yeah, he's going to fall back to that route. Just kind of keep playing this line of sight game against survivors. And we did see last game, I think it was your team. They rotated over one roof, and I forget what happened after that, but I remember that much.
You remember that?
Everything was blurry after that. But survivors, they're staying up on this roof. Impulse still has really good sight.
Keeping
right
good
now.
sight, definitely.
Yeah, and he loves this truck. He's a truck driver.
He's
Probably.
a truck man. Another charge might land here. They're not really paying attention.
Charge will indeed land. This should be a pretty free rock rate.
No,
he
goes
went
for the
for
other
the-
one. Goes for the big money play.
Yeah.
I always
Impulse
go
gonna
for the
make
big money plays personally, so I can't disagree.
Yeah, well, I think he's got something to prove after dying on the first tank. So
Going for the big plays is definitely what he's getting for.
but they've got some decent damage, and he still has good health. He has good raid. And the Boomer getting outplayed there by Brian. And the Boomer just
The Boomer is sadly waddling away.
doing the walk of shame and getting hot by Brian now. Now the jockeys, they're all trying to go for Brian, but Brian's just
Going
too
one by
good.
one for Brian. Brian's really just a legend here.
Yeah, Brian is really good at this game, and he's
Go Brian.
yeah. So they are all inside. They're gonna start hiding.
He probably loses first here, I think.
Definitely loses first patch. Now let's see if they time it right and they get out in time, and they are gonna do that.
So he loses first, and they get out before spawns are up.
That's
very
great
good by them.
awareness.
Working in the cars now. I don't really like working in this car very much, just because you can hide behind it later.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a lot of time to hide. Oh, we're gonna get popped. He does need to hide now. He
This
has
is
enough rage.
interesting. He's just running straight in with any cars on the roof or anything.
Yeah, he has enough rage to kind of hold it out, but he's gonna opt to go in here, and Survivor's kind of just juking around.
He's
We'll
getting
see.
railed, but this Hunter landed in like the worst spot possible
This is
for
a big
the
time hunter.
survivors. It's not really being covered very well, so it's not going to lead to much, I don't think. Going for some lucky hittables here. Not really going to get anything, I don't think. Oh, that's a dead tank.
That is indeed a dead tank. So he got some rocks in there, and they got some decent damage with the SI, and they're probably not what they were hoping for, but Survivor's gonna push on, and they're at a 543 bonus.
I'd say that was definitely really good for the survivors. This is a 1-0. These are both 1-0 teams, Dawkins.
Yeah, this is a battle of the unbeatens right
I'd say
now.
Impulsive is probably one of the best tanks in my team, so I'd say that was really good for the survivors.
Now the switch is in not really a very scary spot. It says, pretty open. We'll see if they're gonna. Looks like they want to hit on the switch spawn or the switch trigger, I should say.
Which I personally disagree with because it's the worst spot ever.
Yeah,
As you
I
can
would
see, the
agree.
smoker dying.
And maybe you catch one off guard and you get some damage. But I think this choke here, with, the between the houses is a little stronger. All that smoker pulled
They
through
were
the
going
wind.
very early on this choke here. Something I wouldn't necessarily agree with.
Well, Yams, maybe you should play for your team, and then you could change that. I think they're probably trying to optimize or maximize the number of hits they've got. They know they have some work to do. They're gonna want to get this bonus down a little bit more.
Quality versus quantity,
I mean, it wasn't really the worst idea. If they could have landed something, it would have been well done. Obviously, every time you land an attack, it's better than not landing. So, but they're gonna pull Coach in the treehouse, and that's not gonna get too
That
much.
smoker got sniped. They were shooting at him and not even in the car.
Yeah, all this is gonna be some.
I'll beat 4 or 5 damage from the amazing Ace Mod spit.
Yeah, we're gonna see 6 damage from the spear there.
Reloading.
So they're still at a 486 bonus.
Looks like Team Impossibru is looking to expand their lead.
Yeah, they're up by about 250 on this map, so we'll see what they end with. Wow, probably
Well,
one more
250
attack.
plus distance, you have to factor in.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
Impulsive did
forgot,
die.
yeah. That is true.
Maybe 300 more points? And it has to be 700 point difference going into chapter
So
2.
they may double their lead here. Although
That's what
Brian,
it's looking like
who's
with
won
this
some
last hit
possible
here.
cap, is now going to get cat with a jockey. Not really well.
Leo with a huge amount of health and his pills still.
Yeah, that's how you want to be when you make it safer. All that
Well
help.
played, Leo, well played. The ringer here, really bringing the team together.
So yeah, they about almost double their lead here. So it's about a 600 point game, 630, 650 or something like that. So Impossible just kind of carrying that momentum from last game over, and we'll see what's in store for map 2. I know I'm excited to
I wonder
find
if they're
out.
changing the tank percents or not. That'd be interesting, because this map 2 tank was 68%, I believe, which was pretty late. And definitely good for the winning team.
Yeah, you're definitely going to want the same tank spawns. It doesn't make any sense to do home and away without the same tank spawns.
Yeah, then it's kind of just like a hope you get lucky tanks on your home server, you know?
But then again, home and away.
Definitely not a huge fan of home and away personally, but we'll leave that out of this.
So I can't read. What's the tank? So I can't read it right.
I can't read it either because there's a bunch of chat over it. But it looks like it's 61.
Are they gonna? Does anyone change it? Oh,
I don't know if we have a admin in here to change it. Looks like the players are just readying up. Looks like they do not care.
just some true gamers gaming right now on the server.
They are here for the love of the game, you know? They don't really care about the percentages or the points. They're here for the game.
Nice, I like it. Here for the game, here for the viewers.
Here for the fans.
Ouch, chat saying some mean things about us. That's not very nice.
Chat calling us ugly. Not necessarily wrong.
You don't know that. Alright, so they don't really care about things, Monzo. Should I guess?
Very interesting choice here. I would not agree with this if I was playing for my team right now.
Yeah, I would not agree either, but that's that's their choice. So that's cool. And this first attack is kind of waiting. Looks like with this boomer, they want them to go outside before they initiate this attack. So we play the waiting game, and now the timer comes in. We are seeing some caps land,
Ooh.
or I say a cap. That's some punches.
If that
the
jockey landed, that would have been some ridiculous damage going on.
Did you see that charger grab the ladder while he was punching?
Did he? I did not see that.
It looked like.
That's some unlucky stuff, you know. When that happens to you in game, you kind of get mad at Jacob a little bit, even though it's not his fault anymore.
So they're just kind of blazing through right now, and another boomer has entered the spawn rotation. So we'll see if they can get a quick boom here. This is a pretty good spot for a boomer to land.
I think it's pretty much guaranteed free boom here if you know what you're doing.
Pretty much guaranteed if you know what you're doing is what Yam says. So let's see if this boomer knows what
Let's see if
he's
my
doing.
team knows what they're doing.
Although Rochelle doing some next level spawn blocking there up on the pipe.
Yeah, then you just open up more spawns below, I think.
Yeah, but I think up top's where you really want to be for that boomer.
Definitely, arc booms are definitely very consistent. You're not really gonna get popped if you do it right. Just crouch over the ledge. This jockey landing it pretty far away. Gonna get 15-ish damage, maybe?
This is true, but the important part is the boomer did land, so...
The boomer did land, so they knew what they were doing.
Oh, and I hear a witch, and... Oh, the witch is disguised in the rubble. You can't even see her.
Oh my god, she's
Maybe
perfectly hidden.
I just can't see her, but I don't know.
I actually had a hard time finding her when I heard it.
Survivor's having no trouble, though.
Survivors knew what they were doing.
Maybe
They
it was
were
an
laser
accident,
focused.
though. Looks like it's on Nick, and... Oh,
Ooh,
this is
Nick gets hit by the
unfortunate.
hunter. Nick going down here for the witch.
This
Oh
is-
my god, he died!
Oh, Brian's...
Brian down.
The once untouchable Brian has now been murdered.
That was pretty ridiculous, I'd say.
Yeah, that's...
If I'm Brian right now, I'm a little mad at my team.
And I think they're Spanish, so he's probably saying "Estoy enojado," which means "I am mad" in Spanish.
I think he's calling his team some pendejos.
I don't know about that. Let's keep it PG.
If I was in his situation.
Well, on the bright side, if you're the Smile Association fan,
You're definitely happy if you're a fan of
you're
the
very
American
happy.
American
No, we
left
could
for
see
that
this is
2
going to be it, right? This is going to be the end. It is not.
It is not.
That's a lot of damage, though. So this has been a really big turn of events here for the home team now.
Reloading.
And this is all pre-tank, so this tank should be a wipe. You would think this could be a pretty tough spot. I think if it's going to spawn like in the middle of this little.
I think if you have 3, I think,
Machinery here.
even with 4 people, this is a difficult place because they can have a boomer just save. You can't really go
And
forward.
they,
You can't
they
really go
do
back.
have a boom. And they're going to go back and try and fight this tank. So I applaud their
I
bravery.
respect the tenacity.
Yeah, I would have probably just ran for.
I would have ran for points personally because of what you see
Yeah.
right now is happening.
Yeah, this is definitely the troubles right now.
Not really much insight to provide here, just getting punched down.
Yeah. Rochelle's not going to make it much further. Maybe she gets some extra distance points, but this is going to be the end of this round. Or this half, I should say. And we see a smoker, and statistically speaking, it is actually always the smoker that ends the
Smoker
round.
representing Vape Nation over here.
Is that what it is?
It definitely is that. My good buddy Tofu here, definitely representing Vape Nation, actually.
So that's pretty big. And we will now see if Smile
The
Association...
Smile Support
or
Society, my
Society,
comrades,
that is... Oh, crap.
can step up their game and make the map with 4 players instead of 3, and hopefully bonus as well.
That would be ideal. Yeah, this is definitely a map where they can take control of this game again. And
Definitely a
take-
good
they can
opportunity.
take the lead,
here.
yeah. They're only down by about, like, was it 630-ish? It's like mid-600s, maybe? I don't know.
If you make this map with like 50% bonus, you take the lead. That's what
They-
they're looking to do here, I think.
So, yeah. So, hopefully they can give us a close game. Which I think they have a good chance. Yeah, they've been pretty strong so far throughout. And we're going to see a pretty similar SI hit here, although they're going to go from the safe room route. So probably going to see things go a little quicker here.
I am a fan of quick gameplay.
Does make it a little more fun. And, oh, they don't know where that smoker is.
Nice shot, youngin.
Well, 2 things land, but very briefly, get about 11 damage total.
Yeah, and Jockey has decided he's going to fight another day, so
Brian, untouchable, is still, even as infected.
full health. Can't hurt him.
Watch out!
Look out now.
But that's a good take there for the survivors, and they're going to keep pushing forward. And now we get to this next area where, once again, we could see a nasty boomer landing. But they're not going to have a boomer, so...
Now, this hit over here, not my favorite. Would not be very happy about getting these spawns.
I mean, it's okay. You landed
It's not a
back out.
2-2, but at the same time, You're not really gonna get a lot of damage out of this, I don't think.
Well, we'll see. The Hunter land for a second. Now we have a nice 2-cap in the pack.
Nice 2-cap on the split, but still only like 20 damage. If that's a charger instead of a hunter, maybe. See a little more damage.
Cut that shit out.
You're definitely looking for a boomer up in those silos though, because of how easy it is to get the boom. I think.
That is very true. Now we'll see if they
See if they
hit a
also
little
draw.
early.
Let's see
I mean,
if
they
they.
may if they hit on the switch and they clear it pretty quickly, they could just push forward spawn tanking.
Reloading.
The witch
but
being
that's
very
not-
safely draw crowned.
Yeah, that's how you're gonna save it. Looks like, which is probably the smart choice here.
I definitely agree. A pause coming out here from Impossibru. One of their players is frozen.
Oh, and their boomer has appeared to have crashed or frozen.
Ooh, that's not what you want. You want that boomer ready at all times.
Oh, they are gonna ready up though, so it looks like he's probably good to go.
Well, that's good.
Although they're setting up to hit a little early, it looks
I think they're gonna hit when the drop
like.
happens.
You think they're gonna wait for the tank to run back on tank spot? I can see that too.
Well, it depends on who's the tank, because if Charger's the tank, you don't want to really save a jockey boomer smoker. I don't think.
I mean, if you land this boomer like while they're trying to run back, we saw what happened, last round. Obviously, they were
Also
down a
true.
player, but it gives you the chance for
Yeah,
big
they're
plays to
definitely
happen.
saving now.
So this should be a pretty exciting moment. Yeah,
Watch out.
who knows what will happen?
Definitely going for Mr. Bones Wild Ride right now.
I've never been on that ride before, but
You can't get off of it. It's very scary.
oh, the boomer's gonna pre-spawn, and I think if you're survivors, you need to.
Ooh, the boomer crashed upon spawning.
Solmeyer finds that pretty funny.
Solmeyer sarcastically dropping the ruffle. At least I'd have to imagine it's sarcastic.
I wonder if that boomer was holding like left click or something, and then I don't know. Does that happen? He crashed. Oh, he just
I
spawned and
never hold
crashed.
left
Okay.
click personally, so
He had the old spawn and crash. That's
the
always fun.
classic spawn and crash. Seen it 1,000 times, honestly.
Mhm.
Oh, he's loaded back in, but his boomer is very dead.
They should wait for spawns. Dawkins is right.
I don't know if an admin is here to give it Meng his tank. But it would not be very good to lose one of your cappers to a tank spawn.
Especially if he had a boomer. I don't know why he's asking. I don't know who he's asking. Like, we're not.
Fitz is here. I think he's asking Fitz.
Is he an admin?
He is, in fact, an admin
Well, there you go.
of the tournament. I don't know about the servers.
Oh, Fitz does not have admin on the server. Yeah.
Team Impossibru is very unhappy, I bet, with the results going on right now. Because Meng has disconnected yet again.
Wait, what happened? I missed it.
Meng disconnected again.
Is it Meng or Menge?
I have no idea.
Or is
I'm
it
not a Spanish speaker.
Mengue?
Mengue.
Mengue.
He's a little
Yeah,
French
I
guy.
don't really know. I don't think he's French either. Anyway. We are live, and we'll,
This boomer is walking around a little bit,
yeah, the boomer knows
trying
he's
to
in trouble.
escape.
Oh, he's
Despawns, I
teleported.
guess.
He just teleported. Now
What?
he's in the front of
He's
the
in
map.
the front now.
Oh my god, this boomer is. We're seeing next level
If this
plays.
boomer
Right.
lands, it's literally the greatest play of all time.
Wow, this is
Meng has a spinner
fantastic.
now, which he definitely doesn't want.
Oh, the boomer goes down.
I'm
after
very
all that
unhappy
hard
right now if I'm Team Impossible. I would
Oh
request a map
yeah,
restart.
I'd be very upset. You lost the boomer for like that.
And then they use this hit, and oh no.
Well, not just that. I mean, the boomer was gonna be their tank also.
Also
So-
true. Going in with a
If he could,
tri-cap, a boom, and a tank is definitely
yeah.
a great idea.
That would have been pretty good for them. And survivors, they're taking care of that shack, knocking the walls in. They're getting ready for this tank fight.
One of the things here about this tank is if the tank plays a proper rock tank from the silos, you can definitely run out of ammo and be forced to go back.
Well, not in this config, though. You have like 10,000 bullets.
You do have
in
more
ace
ammo
mod.
now, actually. Buffing the Uzi ammo from like 600 to 800.
Yeah, I do like the play to getting the tank on like the double stack of silos there. I think
Yeah, it's
that's
hard to
pretty.
chip from there, I think.
It really is. That kind of forces survivors to kind of run back. But they're going to play this the old school way, which is cool.
These hits seem a little uncoordinated.
I think they're hoping to get something onto Rochelle there, and it just didn't happen.
Just didn't come to fruition.
Didn't materialize, nope. So they're going to have a boomer for this next attack probably, and probably not a charger. So we'll see what
It looks
they
like they're
end up
going in because this tank is second past 5% actually.
getting. Yeah, that's
His
scary.
boomer though is amazing spawn. Gets the boom instantly as he's getting the spawn.
Oh, they want to get Rochelle.
Rochelle
Oh,
gets capped here. They're in a bad spot. But Rochelle is not giving up.
Yeah, Sickening just trying to show them that Brian's not the only incredible player.
Sickening the untouchable.
Taking out 2 SI. Now this tank he's dead. He shouldn't get any more damage off of it.
If this tank gets any more damage, I would be unhappy with my team.
You make it?
What you mean?
Well, you should be happy. They took no more damage after that. Do
I'm satisfied.
you have a Snickers?
I don't like Snickers.
That's weird. This boomer is going to get. Oh, what a great 2-boom, man. We'll see what kind of happens here. That charger is just kind of waiting.
They do have a spitter. Some nice charge spit action might happen.
We'll see. They're just kind of waiting. They have another zombie. They have lots of
The boomer
zombies.
did get a respawn. Charge lands, we get the spit. We get a long stand up as well.
A long stand up, but that spit was also
A
fairly
little late, a
delayed.
little late.
Yeah, so not really maximizing their damage
Boomer
there.
coming in from some weird angle.
Reloading.
So quite a bit of bonus here for the Smile team.
Reload.
Definitely a lot, but they do have the stair choke coming up still. Which I've definitely seen a team wipe to before.
Reloading.
This is true.
Reloading.
Although they do not have a smoker, which is going to be pretty good for the survivors, that is.
Yeah, it's very hard to get a ledge hang with just the jockey here. Maybe
yeah,
they can get
they-
a pounce and take the wing cap? Or the down guy?
We'll see what happens. If they can take this choke here fairly clean, they're on their way to really, making this comeback happen.
Maybe the field they can get some big damage though as the infector, you know? Looking for the opportunities for them.
I mean, the chance is there, but it's a little tougher with it being daytime. You
Yeah.
have a little better vision. And we will see Kofu taking this choke like a.
With the
Like a
Uzis. 4 Uzis on my team here. I guess there was no
That's
shotguns
fantastic.
in the little shed. What a bank shot from the spitter here. Looking like Allen Iverson.
So Hunter fairly low here. Oh, the charger can time it right.
Ooh, the charger came a little early there.
Iverson also doesn't use practice, so
I apologize.
so the bonus only dropped by 8 points that choke, so that's pretty solid.
I'm reloading.
And
Definitely a
with,
solid take. You're definitely
and
happy
with
with that.
yeah, with Spit being nerfed, this holdout here isn't really quite as dangerous as it once was.
Yeah, usually what happens here in Pro Mod is you free spit in the corner and you just force them into it, and you hope they take a bunch of damage. But with Ace Mod spit, I don't think it's that likely of a strategy.
Yeah, so there's no Spit this hit either, but that's like stacking that right side and not seeing too much happen.
Charger was looking very hard for a spawn in the middle, and he was unable to find it.
Yeah, hoping they would kind of split there for him. And
He might just save it for the down in the field.
he's going for it.
Oh, he's going for the double.
What a
He's
double
gonna get a
shot.
slam at least here. Dawkins eating
And
his
that-
own words.
That was a Brian charger, and never
Brian, the
never
untouchable player
underestimate
from map 1.
never underestimate the heart of a champion. That's what Brian has, that great double charge. Out.
Nice shot.
So I can't see the elevator floor on my screen. That's
You
not
can't
just
see
my
the
vision.
elevator floor.
Yeah, no, there's actually no floor in the elevator.
They're just floating for you.
Yeah, I'll take a screenshot.
Maybe you try to save all your med hacks.
Reloading.
Yes, I have one mat hack. It's the elevator floor. It really messes with my game. Hey, maybe my vision's just that messed up right now. I just can't see.
It just blends in with the concrete on the ground.
So we're at a 600 bonus, and this is really the last big hit here. With a boomer here, it's going to be kind of tough to land this boomer.
They do
and
have the
he's gonna-
smoker charger though. That's what we're really looking for with this hit.
Yeah. I mean, I think they can handle that.
You can usually pop this boomer based on sound, but we'll see if my team is prepared.
See if they're using surround sound.
See if they have their headphones on, you know.
So they are going to put the cappers on that right side. Boomer coming from behind. Boom's going to land.
Oh, this is a quad boom.
Oh, that's a barf bag. Give him a cheap.
I think you
This
wait a
is-
little bit
this
for the
is-
smoker tongue. But no, they go in here in the open area with the charger and gets destroyed
Yeah,
by using
they're-
Sickening getting under in the back though. This is gonna be some damage.
This is a lot of
Oh
damage.
wow, he actually goes down here. The coordination by my team here is not impeccable.
So yeah, I mean, I wasn't really sure if that attack would work. They kind of let that charger go in and die by himself. They sort of bought some time and worked out for him. And that's down to a 420 bonus.
Oh, a 420 bonus, you say?
Okay, 441 now.
Maybe we can
It's
just swing
actually
points.
421 on my screen. I just kind of rounded down. Because, you know.
Reloading.
And Rochelle lagging
Classic
behind. No
going
one's
here.
really tough.
It's gonna be
They're
safer
gonna-
with about a 400 bonus there.
Yeah.
Unless this
there's
free
only
spit
40
does work.
It's not going to do much work. Or is Oh, it is.
It did 30 points worth of work actually.
Not bad. And
About
that's going to
27
live.
actually.
That's the real victor there, is that Spitter lives. We'll see him on map 3.
They did make the nap though, and I believe this puts them in the lead for both games combined. Or close at least.
I think they're still
I
down
say
to
they're
like
about
100
even. They're about
points.
even.
It's like 100 some points, 120, 30, I don't know.
It's a very close game. Point being.
It's more or less even right now.
Now this is the map where we witnessed some questionable gameplay from my team last game. So we'll
I'll
we'll
just
see if they
call
can
it-
step it up this time.
I'll just call it a momentum swing.
Definitely a
This is what
momentum
I-
swing.
Yeah, I mean, really,
If
after
we're being nice about it.
well, the second half of this map is when things really kind of started going well for Impossibru, and all the way until map 2 is when they were really kind of taking care of business. And now the things have turned again. So we'll see what happens here on this map.
Back to the boat, people.
It's a pretty similar tank spawn. It looks like
Yeah.
so.
God damn. No siree, but
And even with maps 4 and 5 only being 400 distance each, it's still really important in a game this close.
Especially with all the hittables the tank has. I mean, even though
The
they're not worth
hittables
a lot
are
of points,
huge.
you can definitely wipe if someone's just smacking cars just right.
Waiting on Tofu here to ready up. Going live now. First hit. Looking like a pretty scary tri-cap for the field, honestly. They're definitely going to save this one.
It's pretty scary tri-cap.
This is the best tri-cap for the field, I'd say. Maybe if you like damage bounces, you want a hunter instead of a jockey. But I wouldn't.
Some good
I'm a huge fan
separation
of the jockey.
on this hit. And they're going to try and draw the switch, and they are going to
They're
succeed.
going to
I'm
hit
gonna
on the witch, maybe. That's kind of questionable, in my opinion.
You say that now, but let's see what happens.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
goodness, this charger. Leo, you might... They're definitely regretting asking to ring just for this hit.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
will get to respawn for the... Well, there'll probably be another hit, actually, before the elevator.
he is alive. He has his charge back. I don't think he has much chance to do much. With the reduced water slide on Ace mod, you really kind of get that one.
Yeah, you really
hit.
kind of just leg
You
it
hit
through
one.
this field.
Yeah, you hit once, then you just fly through it. So
Looks like he's respawning for the death charge.
it's
That was
not
definitely
like-
a Nagi charger, at the least. Arguably a hungover Sam charger.
So it's looking like they want this death charge. So I'm happy to see a big play come up. Let's see what happens.
excuse me.
Probably see that the other cappers going first. Get some stumbles.
You cut that shit out.
We have
Here we
some
go.
stumbles coming out here.
Oh,
And
almost.
nothing really coming out of it, though.
I thought for a second we may have seen it, but
Some people running through the spit, though, not great. But definitely making it out of the building with fair amount of health bonus, considering how bad the field can go.
Yeah, field can be very bad. We've definitely seen some teams take a ton of damage there.
Definitely seen some pugs wipe in the field before.
I've definitely been on some bugs where I've wiped in the field before.
Definitely wiped in the field in some pugs, yeah.
So, tank is up, and it is in the hands of Brian. He's going to go and try and take that little... Oh, no, he's tricking me, actually. He's not going to sneaky back, but the survivors aren't really pressuring.
This boom coming in here, the spawn not blocked, getting a free 2 boom.
Over the rocks and hit that awning, so...
I believe my team is going to take this out here as they did last game.
Can you give us some insight, Yams? Does your team like... What spot is your team like, Yam?
That's a great question. I haven't played a scrim with them on this map. But I do believe they like playing it out here.
Okay, well, that's very helpful, Yams. Thanks a lot.
I apologize.
And Tank is going to kind of play this long up on that railing to give him a little better angle on
There's
the
another boomer, and still no one is blocking the roof or the back spawn. So the boom is going to get a free boom.
It's just a one boom, though, so that's not really the worst thing in the world.
Not the worst thing in the world, but it definitely brings out the common. Forces you to reload, you know?
Well, I mean, that's... You gotta do some...
Nothing really coming out of that hit, though, so that's good.
Yeah, no, Tank is down a little over 700 health also, and hasn't really got a whole lot accomplished just yet. Tofu's temp health has ran out. He was on pills earlier, so...
He only had like 20 health off the pills, though, because the field was pretty good for them.
My statement still stands. He's out of temp health.
He is definitely out of temp health, though, you are correct. A good tri-cap coming in here from Team Impossibru with the tank commit.
Tank is going in. We'll see. Uzi's tearing up right now.
The super fast
he's
reload
just-
Uzis. Ooh, misses the punch.
That's a big charge. And
Charger
that's
does
a-
get cleared before it gets the in-cap, kinda. The knockdown.
And Rochelle going at it with the melees here on the tank. That's pretty good.
It's definitely not a great tank to have. If
Yeah,
I was
well,
playing, I would not enjoy playing that tank as myself.
the take on Survivor side I was saying was good.
Yes, the survivors definitely took
Yeah,
it well.
It's not the easiest tank to play as infected, being a wide open area with no water slowdown.
There's a little water slowdown.
There's a little bit, but
There's a little bit, but they still outrun you. Or they're at least the
Yeah.
same speed.
so 844 bonus, which is pretty solid at this point. They got a couple of big hits left, including this one here. Survivor, in fact, that's some really good spawns, but we'll see a team ski there. Oh,
Totally
wait,
taking some
2-cap.
good damage here.
Yeah, 2-cap is going to land there. That'll do a little bit of damage, not too much.
Spitter trying his leg, it's M2 off. These upcoming hits can definitely be really scary. Maybe not as scary as on a Pro Mod where the water slowdown is so much stronger.
Well, that and also this little room ahead. We'll probably see them hit in the room, maybe.
I think they're trying to get people knocked down in the room because it's basically like 40 damage fall on the vent to the ground.
Yeah. Well, they have no spitters, so they are going to go this little shortcut. Taking their time, clearing some common.
Maybe trying to bait out some spawns like the Spoomer here. Spoomer getting a 2 boom. That was a pretty crazy boom actually.
The Survivor's just pushing forward, no fear.
Everything else just getting clicked on.
Yeah, and the Smoker going to spawn behind. He's going to get left behind.
Smoker and Charger do not appear to be ready for this. Charger landing on Impulse though, getting a multi. It should be the map here.
That is going to be the half. And 650-ish bonus. Pretty solid.
Definitely a 50% bonus.
So that's going to be, pretty tough to match there for
Especially on your
Impossibru.
away server.
Yeah, on the away server, that's going to be a little tougher to match. We'll see how this Witchkin's field goes. That could be big. If they take a ton of damage in the field, that could, sort of decide this map just from the beginning.
Yeah, you can definitely lose this map in one hit. Let's see if they can avoid that though.
Yeah, so I believe Impossibru is still up by about 100 at some point, which is not a whole lot, and there's...
Not a whole lot after you just gave up a 1200 point map.
Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully they can make some plays here, keep this game close, which I think they can. They played pretty well on this map, and really the last 3 maps of the game, they played pretty well last game.
Maybe they're like the comeback heroes, like Hibbs' team where they don't try until map 4.
I hear some people don't try until the later stages of the game because the map's worth more. So
but in this case, the maps are not worth more.
Yeah, that's true. Maps are worth nothing.
Reloading.
Maybe they didn't
And-
calculate that change though.
Yeah, no, this is interesting. Or the infected up early on this gas station roof, so we'll
Make sure
probably
I get
see
a full
some.
charge out to the field.
Yeah, we'll see something similar, but the charge comes from the roof, and as we say that, the jockey goes down. But
I think he's just sitting on the wedge, so they don't go up to it.
yeah, well, jockey going back to the roof.
Oh, they're very indecisive with this jockey.
Yeah, well, they're gonna have to draw this. I think that'd be insane if they try to walk up.
That'd be crazy.
It'd be crazy. Yeah, they are going in.
Wow, they could have gotten Alice out in the open. But Witch is doing some crazy stuff.
Oh, I hope someone didn't crash during that.
It looked like the server lagged really bad. But maybe that was just me.
Is it the guy that got jockeyed? Is that the guy that?
Yes.
That's unfortunate because that charge is going for that witch. I think is on the charge yet.
They are definitely not having a great time. Yes, he's jockeyed from Dawkins 154 here. We have received confirmation of the jockey.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of damage, I think, especially with this witch coming.
This might even be another kill on our poor buddy Brian.
I think Nick will get the switch.
Brian appears to be the team crowner, and when it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
Oh, and apparently no one told Menge he was capped, so that's a little
Definitely not
awkward.
happy about that. They already lost a quarter of the bonus on this map. That's not a very happy thing, you know.
Yeah, and not just that, they also have one person on full bleed for this tank.
Also a
Yeah, they
very
need
big point. Also a very good point from Alexi.
The infected aren't done yet. They are going for another attack here. Smoker trying to get a pull. Not really succeeding, but I think they're going to save the rest of
Gonna
this
respawn
for
for
this.
this death charge.
Yeah, so
Looks
once
like
again, we've
Impulse
got...
here is gonna go for the scratches on the
That's
survivors
so.
here in the elevator. Gets one. I thought he was gonna go for the scratches while the elevator was going up.
That's actually my favorite scratch to do.
It's actually really annoying. Menge is not happy.
You can't really blame him.
I would also not be happy though. I would have asked for like a map restart. That's so
I
sad.
wouldn't have gone that far. But here we go. This is big play time. Jock, oh, this is bad.
The smoker trying to save him. But Solmir is dead nonetheless.
You didn't just shoot me.
And that's going to make this map very difficult to complete.
That's definitely gonna put a little bit of a dent in your lead.
Yeah, so I think he's just trying to be a little aggressive there and catch the infected
Trying to be
off-
cheeky
off
and
guard.
getting them two out there.
We'll catch him off guard, you know, and kind of maybe block that spawn.
Menge is not having a good time with his internet.
And nice guy Tofu feeling bad.
Feels bad, man. One time, some none. Oh, he's explaining his lag tendencies here. I was a little confused at first.
Gotta reload.
Yeah, I'm not an expert in lag, so I can't really comment. This charger from the back is going to get one, but cleared the charge. Not a lot else
A
happening.
K3
and-
testimonial on lag. Sickening taking 1,000 damage just getting onto the silo. Not the most beautiful thing I've seen.
Yeah, but in this situation, they're probably okay.
But it doesn't really matter much, I don't think. Having 3 people for a tank is, as Kiss Me would say, detrimental.
Yeah, not only that, they may survive this thing, but they're likely to take a lot of damage through. Oh, that's going to
Tofu
be
landing the 25 on the lagging guy.
Oh, and great cover by that thing with that rock, and Jockey going to keep going off.
That was a good amount of damage.
Reloaded.
Yeah, so only one set of pills left here. Tank still's kind of throwing rocks, and he's kind of going a little further, I guess, forward in the map for him. But I like this position a little better. That way, in case survivors try to just run for points, you can cut them off a little quicker.
Yeah, you definitely don't want the survivors to get some free points.
So we'll see these spawns coming up, and looks like a charger want to get on the top of that roof, which is a pretty good spawn. We'll see if the survivors
See if they
do it
unblock
too.
it.
Yeah, right now not having any luck with it. And they're all going to come from this back area, it looks like. Here comes this rock flying in, and that's going to just barely miss.
Pretty clean shutdown, though.
Yeah, pretty good.
Breathing some hope into this three-man tank fight. The tank a little bit far behind, might get ran past here.
Yeah, they're going for it on this thing now, which I think is a wise decision.
I would tend to agree.
And there are a lot of obstacles here too. It's kind of hard for the tank to kind of, quickly.
He has a lot
catch
to
up.
jump over, you know.
This is true.
He can go over that window though, so they can't go all the way around him.
Yeah.
Looks like the tank is not interested in that though, instead chasing from behind. Ooh, the pull does go out on the non-boom guy, which definitely not fun.
Oh, and the rock is gonna.
The tank
not hit.
getting a little caught up here. The charger stumble from heaven though, from Impulse here.
And we're seeing Brian and Menge just kind of take off running here, and
Brian, the untouchable man.
I mean, they have a smoker to kind of hold them up, but I guess no, Rochelle's still moving quick.
Definitely could get this pull down here though. This man has left his team, his comrade behind.
Oh, and this charger gonna cut him off, and it looks like Ellis is gonna make.
Menge, the man of lag, makes the safe room.
Oh,
Oh,
he does
no!
not make the save. He's gonna have a friend
Oh
with.
my goodness.
That's
Almost the
pretty-
last laugh, he got a little chuckle in there, and the Hunter landed on him.
What if he lagged out? And he doesn't know he's pounced yet.
Ooh, he
What
comes
if,
back. Are you dead? Question
thought
mark?
he thought he made it, and then he lagged out, and then he comes back and he's dead. He's like, oh, what the fuck. That would be
Probably not happy
really
with that.
unfortunate.
So, the Smile Support Society taking the lead, I'd say, in the two-game set.
Yeah, they are definitely winning at this point.
About 900-ish, 800-point lead, maybe? Call it 800 to be safe.
You could. I kind of forgot like what they had before, so
What was the 300-point difference total, you know? So that's probably 400.
yeah, I guess you're right. And
But
this will
this,
be a.
this map could be a map of throws.
It could be. It is possible. It is a
They,
similar.
Impossibru definitely made 91% on this bonus on this map last game.
Yeah, that's a lot of bonus.
There was a combined like
And-
28 damage from the other team.
Yeah, and this is early enough of a tank spawn where they could get a wipe, with these hittables if they cooperate. And they
Definitely
really
my
kind
fair share of hittables on these rooftops.
yeah, they really need to kind of play for that wipe as well. They need some plays here. They got some points to make up now at this point.
Yeah, you're kind of hoping for the wipe here, otherwise it's not looking great.
I think really you're hoping for the wipe on this map and on the first tank
And
on
on
next map
Finale
as
as
well.
well, yeah. Well, there's only one tank on next map.
Yeah, after I said that, I realized that.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
I couldn't see. So dropping out to the right.
Oh, this is fancy. In fact, I don't appear to be prepared for this. Menge pausing
I-
again.
I think he must have lost connection again.
Menge also definitely unprepared. Do you just want to reconnect? I don't think it solves the problem, but... We'll see if it solves the problem.
Yeah, maybe he's like
Definitely an interesting ploy to continue disconnecting yourself. Or claiming to do so. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would implement that.
maybe they're just using these as sort of like tactical timeouts like you see in CS:GO, right?
Ooh. They're just kneeling the ball, you think?
They could be. I mean, I'm not really
Getting
sure
the
what's
timer
going on.
resets.
He-
again.
Yeah, he left.
Maybe he was frozen when the pause ended.
Could be.
So he just wanted to get rid of the freeze quick. See, Tofu agrees. You know, some typical left footed too, some nice pauses in there.
Yeah, really seeing great sportsmanship, which is really just kind of typical in this community.
Definitely a
Everyone-
community full of great sports.
Yeah, when you have these situations, people are really helpful, and everyone just wants a fair shot at the game, right?
It's all for the love of the game, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, so In fact, I'm going to predict they're even going to say they're ready before they go.
You think so?
I think so. There you go.
Nostradamus here in
There you go.
the Mumble channel with me.
I know nice gamers, and I see nice gamers. So they are kind of going up. Looks like they're going to kind of split the roof and the street.
Looks like they're trying to kind of bait this hit. They're not taking the roof because they're very afraid of the pull charge.
Well, it kind of makes sense. They know there's no real spawns on the street, so using some distance now. This attack is kind of coming in from some areas. And nice little 2-cap in there. Which is big, and all survivors are out of 5 punch.
A fair amount of damage. Is everyone 4 punches now?
I believe so.
Oh, everyone is now 4 punches.
Some of the bars are kind of blurry, but I think they are.
I checked the spec HUD. I've confirmed it. 4 punches and 5 punches is a big difference. People don't realize. I feel a lot.
This is a
lot of teams don't look for that anymore.
Now the tank is in the hands of Mr. Lagout himself. You know, I've got some pretty sick sunglasses.
You should grab some gamer gloves too while you're at it. Tank hitting his cars in a way I would not agree with. I like working out the street a little bit before I hit that. This blue car here is really the this is the magic car. This is where you make the magic happen, as you see.
And magic does happen.
Get up.
And this Charger, he's going to try to capitalize off this, and he's going to hit the pipe, which is unfortunate for him.
That is very sad, but he's going to get the pull down on Ellis. Oh, the clear. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
What a gamer. Menge not dealing with the lag. Coming in hot.
I think that reconnect did
With
something more.
5,000 health and 2 survivors standing.
Although Sickening really showing the tank who's boss right now.
I don't think the tank cares who's the boss.
Well,
the tank quit his job.
If he did care, it's Sickening right now because he's really getting some nice jukes here on this. Yeah, that's going to be it. Yeah, Impulse now he's black and white, and this is going to be it.
I told you, this tank doesn't care about who the boss is.
He can't punch Sickening. That's like the 8th punch he's missed onto Sickening. Sickening is just insane.
Maybe his lag made Sickening a little bit further away. I'm not judging.
Well, this is going to be a wipe.
The Smile Sports Society definitely not having a great time here.
Yeah, this is sort of a...
this is sort of a repeat, actually, of the previous game.
Yeah, things did not go so well for them on this map on their away server.
Menge definitely making his lag worth it, you know? Maybe his team was questioning playing him because of the lag, but he definitely stepped it up.
Yeah, so this is exciting. This is going to keep this game pretty close here, and like you said earlier, Yams, we did see Impossibru score like 91% bonus on this map on their server. So they're down like 1,000 points right now.
Approximately.
And we could definitely see a close to 1,000 point map here. I mean, this could very well come down to just the finale.
That's a scary thing, honestly.
That is kind of scary, yeah.
The finale tank can spawn in many random places. Some of them not so great for the tank.
This is true. This is very true.
Some of them very good for the tank. See if this first ache here can do some damage. Looks like they want to go right away with this Charger spawned up close.
Indeed, and don't need a ton of damage on this first hit, but they do want to get something started. Really, this tank is where we'll see a lot of the damage kind of come out. And oh, nice 2-cap gonna land there. Charger is going to miss.
Impulse doing the classic charge directly into nothing along the beaten path, but they're getting a lot of damage on the spit jockey combo.
Yeah, I mean, really pretty similar damage to last round.
Reloading.
So, tank is going to be up in just a second. Oh, there it is.
They actually have done more damage this time than last time they played this map. The entire map.
So Tofu is the tank, and
Tofu here. See what he can do. I have high
So,
hopes.
who is the team captain of your team, Yam?
Tofu himself.
Tofu himself, team captain himself.
The
Nice
captain's come
streamer.
to play.
Let's see what he can do. He is pushing those hittables up just a little bit. He's going to kind of try and keep over the sight here, but he's losing great.
Reloading.
I think he's just kind of thinking what he wants to do here exactly. And that car is not going to go where he probably wants
That
to
is
go. But
not how you hit that car.
that car going to land
Maybe
just
he's
a little
using a
short.
different strategy than I do, but he's gonna want to keep one in the front. That's not where he wants it.
Well, he does have a nice sort of triangle.
Sort of triangle
hittable.
going on, but whenever you have 3 points, there's a triangle. So
This is true. That's what triangles are. That
oh,
one
this
looks
hit
like it could be good.
is, on the roof,
Just
but no. They can drop down to the front right now and just destroy this tank because there's no cars there. But they would prefer to stay on the roof.
oh, that's a huge jockey there on the coach, but he's
Whoa!
gonna get.
This is the
Is
punch
there
on the
a
jockey.
car? There is a car by Rochelle, but
Oh,
it's not
no.
really gonna come.
A lot of missed punches here. But getting about 2. Third. Definitely not what you want out of that tank, but it's not nothing, you know?
They did get some damage, although that is still a decent amount of bonus there on Impossibru. Impossibru really kind of showing us they are the kings of map 4 of Hard Rain.
They're the comeback kings, you know? Some might
Yeah,
even
they-
call this the return of the kings.
They played this map pretty well on their server, so not really surprised it's going to do pretty well here on this server.
Maybe they've talked to my good friend Hector and implemented the try on map 4 strat. It's not game over, but it's definitely getting a little scary for Smile Sports Society right now. But this jockey is going to do a lot of damage. This is probably going to be an end cap, honestly.
This is a really big 2-cap right here. This is actually going to be huge for Smile Society. But still, this game is going to be, if they can make it with pretty close to this bonus, this will be a
If they make it
very
with this
close
bonus, this will be definitely a close game. It's only a 400 distance map, though, which is not pretty.
game. No,
But if they wipe with the first tank, there's definitely hope for them.
yeah, so there's really only one more big attack left. And they're going to take that ladder and go roofs like they did last game.
I am a big fan of the roofs, personally.
That is a smart decision, I feel. You avoid the staircase choke. You really just have this kind of hallway.
Stairs are
with it.
scary, man.
Yeah, this hallway is a little easier to deal with. And in fact, they're going to kind of go in right now. The Survivor's playing it smart.
No spitter here for this indoors area, but it looks like they want to hit here anyways.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could see maybe Survivor's taking long enough to where they can get that spitter, although... Oh, what an
The
instant pull there.
instant smoker pull. The hunter getting stuck on something, I think it was the door. Everything getting cleared pretty quickly. This switch is going to be probably free.
The playground. Yeah, we're almost.
Yeah, they're just going to skip it. There's really no need to even engage that witch at this point.
Actually, yeah, Ace Mod witches give it 0 points.
Even in Pro Mod, 20 points isn't really worth it. I don't...
It's about the pride of 20 points.
There's
Those
a
are
lot
the
of
most
pride to
important
say.
20 points of the map.
So yeah, it's like a 200-point game at this point.
It is
Which is-
very close. In favor of Mouse
Yeah.
Support Society, though.
Yeah, the home team right now is in
The
the
pressure
lead.
is about to be on, though.
Yeah, so if anyone just tuning in, Impossibru carried in like a 330-point lead. So it's like almost exactly a 200-point lead right now for Smile Society. Which means
I heard a
this
glitch
tank-
saying on her stream that she doesn't play well under pressure, so we'll see what happens here on this map.
well, this is going to be a pretty big map, especially this tank fight. This is going to be huge. I mean, really, it's going to come down to all of this tank fight.
This tank fight is basically the whole map, because there's, what, 2 waves of spawn in between the tank fight and the boat.
So this is big. We did see Impossibru hit on the alarm car last game. And it's kind
We'll
of
see if
looking
they
like
repeat the pattern.
it's looking like they may want to try that again. Although now they're kind of putting the other infected up front. So I think they're changing up their strats, trying to throw them off guard here a little bit.
So Amir, the last one to ready up here. Apparently I'm being subbed in or something.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Oh no, apparently not.
Yeah, no one likes. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
That's very hurtful, Alexi. But I understand the sentiment.
Hey, look out!
It's okay, we're friends. And Charger behind that tree, kind of waiting. And they are going to hit on this ramp. Looks like Hunter is pre-spawn. Jockey is... Yeah, they're going to hit on this drop, looking for an alarm car play. Which is going to be foiled by the
Ooh.
survivors. They're going to hit it by
Impulse
themselves.
foiling the enemy's plans.
Yeah, I'd like to see them go to the safe room right now. They're not going to go to the safe room.
I think so. I
Charger
think this is a
is-
safe spot. There's not really any spawns around you.
There's not really any spawns in the safe room either, which is why they call
I
it
mean,
safe.
remember, you have to go back through the door with a spitter.
Yeah. They'll
I
probably
think a
just run
solid
forward
20
in it.
damage out of that, though.
Yeah,
A little bit of FF there, too.
A little bit of spread there, so not too bad.
Alarm car is out of the way, though, for the event where the tank spawns. Definitely want to get rid of that.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. It gives survivors a little more mobility, especially with the reduced water slope. Now the tank can't hide behind that, which is a good thing for the survivors.
I'm gonna reload.
But yeah, we are going to see this event, and we'll see. They've got glitch on that truck down low, watching for those boomer spawns. Which
I don't
I
like
think
having
is,
an Uzi on the truck, actually. I think you put a shotgun there every time.
you can go either way. I think a shotgun may be a little better, but the important part is just getting those boomer pop. So I think the truck player is very vital in this
It's a little
finale.
strange that so they're choosing to take one bad Uzi.
Maybe that's what they're into. I don't.
Probably just run 4 chromes.
I mean, Yams, it's not my team; it is your team, and
And I'm just giving insight on the match, you know?
maybe you know what's going on. But I mean, you can go either way.
I don't go either way personally, but
Some people do.
I do know some people that do.
Oh, a nice pull to the tree there just for a little bit, and some pounce and spit damage. See what this jockey is going to hit on Rochelle. That's going to be.
This is a
be
fair
some
amount of
big-
damage for,
Yeah, although I
somewhat.
will say this is all about the tank fight here. So
well, if we get a couple more of those, it's not really that much about the tank fight. This tank spawning right in front of Coach here.
yeah,
Coach
this is
panics and
dangerous.
drops off the truck,
This
even though he
is-
would have just got up safely.
That was risky. I think Take wants to go to the roof, but he's going to fall off that ladder with some rocks and stuff.
This is Menge again, who previously went. Let's see if he can get a back-to-back.
If he does, this would be just.
If he gets the
legendary.
back-to-back here, he's definitely the MVP of the game, right?
He is the real MVP if he gets this one. They'd have to win too, though. You can't give the MVP to losing team.
He could be the losing MVP.
No, doesn't
Most
exist.
valuable loser.
MVL.
Hits
So
going
he-
in here, nothing lands.
Yeah, they think that hit to kind of give that tank the roof control, but he's gonna fall back down. Probably a wise
Tank going
choice.
for ladder punches here.
He's surrounded though, so he needs to be careful.
He's gonna take
walk-
some chip here. Down
especially
1,000.
especially with these ace mod shotguns.
Take now
That's-
more than 1,000. These ace mod shotguns are
Yeah,
cannons.
that was 200 damage a shot there from a shot. Got 3 shots.
This is not looking good for our buddy Menge.
It's not over yet. He just had that boomer. If that boom can land, we'll see some.
Boom's definitely negate some tank damage.
Yeah, and he is in a good spot to kind of push them out to the cars too, depending how the survivors rotate.
Ooh, Glitchy pops the boomer with the Uzi.
See, that's what that truck player is all about, is popping those boomers. So that's pretty big. That's a big play there by Glitch.
Coming in clutch.
Hey, I'm reloading.
So the SI coming in behind that
Tank with a full
tank.
commit. Focusing cars a little bit here.
He sort of has to. I think he knows.
Kind of
he
has
needs
to.
this
I agree. But there is no spawns left. The tank has 15% rage, 2,000 health.
I'm gonna reload.
Yeah,
now AI.
nothing landing.
This is a dead tank here.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty tough to overcome at this point because they have a lot of health
There
left. and
can still be some big hits on this map.
There's not a
Still
lot of
death
map
charge
left.
potential.
There's not a lot of map left.
I'm trying to inspire hope in the other team.
I mean, at this point, they just need to do some solid damage, just kind of outplay this finale.
Yeah. If they make the map with a good bonus still, and they maybe get 1 or 2 caps off a good hit.
Reloading.
Yeah, need some hits and good damage here, though.
Sickening though with the ski.
Starting off with a
Not
ski,
giving him a
yeah, you are.
chance.
Reloading.
So is there like one more hit left? I'm not sure.
One or
Maybe
two
there's
hits
one
maybe.
more.
Boat will be coming soon.
And yeah, it's tough to do damage in this spot on infected.
Definitely not
usually
easy.
usually we've kind of just relied on the spitter to do a lot of damage here, but with it being nerfed a little bit, you don't really get that big damage anymore.
Which losing the 1v1 Uzi Hunter, not a good matchup in Ace mod.
No, not really, but getting a quick clear from our teammates, that's pretty key there. And they're at about a 650 bonus right now, which is pretty huge.
It's definitely a fair amount.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough for them to beat that by the 200 points they would need.
I think if they make it with this, they win the game guaranteed.
You might be right.
There's a death charge setup here though, so I don't know if you can death charge once the boat's there though. They definitely took a lot of damage running through the spit for no reason. Definitely a little bit of a panic there.
Well, I don't think they really need to worry about that too much. They just need to get on. So that's a very solid round there by Smile Society.
You're definitely happy with that as survivors.
Yeah, that's a really good round there. They should be pretty happy with that. They did very well in that tank fight, so. Yeah, they only left one. Yeah, there's only like 250 bonus left that they could have gotten. So.
Yeah, you need a max points they can get is 1200, so it's not looking likely, but maybe they can pull out a miracle. A true miracle. They change the map distance.
Yeah, they can't take a lot of damage. It's like they can lose like what 40 points or something
They have to
like that.
they have to find a way to get over 100 health somehow.
Which is unlikely, but
Fairly unlikely. I think with all the pills, they maybe get 900 points extra.
yeah.
Sickening here, delaying the inevitable.
Looks like he is ready now. At least I see a bunch of zombies running around.
If you're Impossibru now, you're just trying to win the round, you know? You want that pride for the round win.
Well, I mean, if they win the round, they can almost win the game. I mean,
They're not off to a great start, though, because this jockey's going to do 30-40 damage.
yeah, maybe a little more than that.
Maybe towards the 50s, dude. 50.
Reloading.
Overshooting my expectations.
That may have very well done it, actually.
Don't shoot that car.
I believe that is the game.
Reloading.
Yeah. And I mean, really, with the ace mods not doing a ton of damage, it makes a lot more sense in a lot of scenarios just to run through it.
But they can still win the map, and from what I've known pubs, winning the map, winning the game.
This is true. Winner takes all here on now. We have decided.
Signal scoring is definitely important.
Yes. What even is the score in Cygnus scoring?
I don't know the Cygnus score. It's probably pretty close based on both games. Maybe not though, because my team won the first 3 maps.
I think it was like 3-2 on the first game and 1. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm done thinking about that.
That's how I feel about it. The Cygnus score is really the most important part of the game, actually. Because if we were playing a fair and balanced scoring system like Cygnus suggested, it would all make sense.
I don't know about that, Yams, but I do know this tank has spawned. Glitch with the tank and smack some cars around. To kind of see how they play this. Looks like she's gonna go to that roof off to the side and throw some rocks at Survivor.
I'm not a fan of this roof person. I just like bringing in cars and going for it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you're not a fan of a lot of things, Jam.
I'm definitely not a huge fan of things. Things in general.
Reloading.
but there's a certain spot actually on the car at the gas station you can punch it and it'll land on the ladder.
This is true.
P-Sim told me about. P-Sim, the
Used
master
to-
of hitables.
There used to be a great Canada Rocks video of him doing that or something.
Or something, yeah.
That is going to be a rock landing. Hey, smoker, look at that. Cool, it's the
I think they've
backyard.
also lost the map soon. So the pride is now gone as
Yeah.
well. They're up by 12 points on the map, possibly.
Just about. They are going to play this out, though. They're kind of like in between
They're
like
gonna play it
LLSing
out
and
for
chip,
the integrity of Left 4 Dead 2.
which is what it's
The
all
pride
about.
of the game. You know, what are we if not animals without pride?
I don't know the answer to that question. So it looks like this could be the commit here. Yeah, I think is getting close throwing rocks. Not gonna hit there, but gonna work on this car now. And Ellis is really doing a decent job of avoiding that. But a 2-cap out on the back, and this is a lot of damage.
2-gap with a relatively quick clear. Ellis running to the ends of the earth, avoiding this rock.
Reloading.
So that is a dead tank, but got some decent damage there. And of course,
A dead
survivors
tank to
have.
match some dead dreams for Team
Yeah, well,
Impossibru.
survivors have lost this round officially now, so this is going to be the end of the game here. With the Smile Society being victorious here. And Yams, since you are on the scene, would you like to say some words?
My team's compassion for the game, the amount of time they put in the work to win this game. I'm proud of them, you know.
That's nice of you. It's very nice of you to say.
I personally
So-
didn't put in the time, so I'm glad they did.
So a real nice 2-cap landing here. Yeah, that jockey and that hunter, and we'll spit on this jockey. Just they're trying to just land it on. We've really seen Smile Society kind of pick up their infected game these last couple of attacks
They
here.
definitely learned something about themselves to pick up this infected game.
Did they now?
They reached within themselves to improve their gameplay.
Yeah, so not a whole lot of map left here. Boat should be here any second, so
Boat casted the last game, actually. He's not coming back.
no, that's too bad. I think he needs to pick these people up. So there it is.
Is Hunter playing
hear
around on
the-
the ladder?
Oh,
Getting
what a great
skied
ski.
by Ringer Leo. A
So
little bit of damage from there
overall,
at the end.
overall a pretty solid game, I'd say. We thought it was going to be over pretty early on the first game when Smile Society took a pretty big lead after the first few maps, but Impossibru really brought it back pretty strong. And
It was definitely a nail-biter towards the end here. But
yeah, I mean,
the separation happened a little bit towards these last two maps.
or yeah, I mean, it's really this finale. I mean, it was almost even coming into this
True.
finale, and the Smile Society just putting up too big of a score on the finale, and Impossibru unable to overcome. Of course, on the away server, not really. Wouldn't really expect them to do that with higher ping, but overall, real solid game. I'm glad I watched it, and I'm glad
I'm
you're
glad
here
I
with
was
me,
here
Am.
for both of the games. I didn't cast the first one, obviously, but our good buddy Boat did.
And thank you to Dawkins for providing the camera work here.
Shout out to Dawkins154. Follow him at twitch.tv/Dawkins154. You're already here.
Yeah, and if you're not here, you should be here.
If you're not here, you should be following. Anyway,
Yeah, so I guess that's it. Goodbye.